Right, so when it comes to your barbell Bulgarian split squats, go ahead and drag a flat bench just up to a rack. And then what we want to do is just make sure that the J-cups and the bar is set to about shoulder height. For most people, that's perfect. We want to dive straight under the middle of the bar, of course. And then we're going to decide our foot position. So just as a quick description of why we select certain foot positions, generally speaking, it's person dependent and it's also flexibility dependent. But also, if you want to target your quads a little bit more, you can stand a little bit closer to the bench like this. Right, when it comes to your barbell Bulgarian split squats, what I want you to do is just grab a flat bench and drag it over to the rack. Make sure that the rack is set in the right position for you. So J-cups should be about shoulder height is perfect. Go ahead and dive under the middle of the bar, of course. And then what we need to do is find our foot position. Now this is partly person dependent and partly flexibility dependent, but also it depends on what muscle group you want to target a bit more. If you want to target your quads a bit more, you would stand a little bit closer to the bench. If you want to target your glutes a little bit more, you would stand just a little bit further away from the bench, okay? Now what I'm going to do for the purpose of this demonstration is just choose a fairly standard setup, so about 1.5 feet away from the bench. Pop my foot up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make sure that in this position, before I even start, my body weight is lent nicely into that front foot. So I'm sinking my body weight into that front foot. My whole foot must remain attached to the floor the entire time. I'm going to keep a fairly upright chest, not over-exaggerated like this, but just a nice straight torso posture, and then descend nice and slowly, find what is my accurate, honest maximum depth, and then pop up explosively. Control down, find your honest maximum depth, and pop up explosively. In terms of breathing, I would recommend breathing before you descend or on the way down. And then exhale on the way up. So nice and controlled. Breath in, press explosively, and exhale. And that is it. All the main coaching cues for your barbell Bulgarian split squats.